Hitler, as much as nobody wants to give Hitler credit for anything, the fact is that he was really smart in terms of manipulating the masses. When he would get out there and do a speech, he would actually have people in the crowd just walk around, walking up to people and go, he's got a good point, don't you think? And then they'd wander away. And that was enough. All of a sudden, it's like, oh, one of my peers thinks that this is a good point. I should pay more attention. And that was all he had to do, was create enough peer pressure, enough of an assumption that the crowd was with him, that the crowd ended up being with him, right? Whereas our challenge is a little bit different, because we don't want to manipulate people. We don't even want followers. We want people to stand on their own. We want people to be self-responsible. And so for us, the journey is so much longer. It's so much longer because it has to be rooted in something that has a strong foundation. It can't just be rooted in egotism. It can't just be rooted in fear or desire. It actually has to be rooted in the genuine recognition of what freedom feels like, which means that we can't teach it. We have to just be it. Being can't be taught, because as soon as you're teaching being, you're not being. You're trying to get somewhere. You're trying to change someone, right? And so immediately the distortion cuts out the entire efficacy of the message. And so you actually have to let go of the need to change the world, because that's what changes the world. And that's a really tricky thing to take in, because you're like, I want to see it happen faster, right? I want to feel like I'm in control. What the hell is happening? It's that need for certainty again. But without certainty and in responsibility, I only have what I can do now. And that affects the whole. So it really just comes down to building sensitivity for how much the rudder is changing the direction of our journey.